In this video, we'll provide an overview on our first commercial game. We will also start documenting our process on how we create the game to provide further reference to other game developers out there. My name is Victor, CEO and founder of Two Treasure Studio, and welcome to our first development log. All of us are familiar with the games Contra and of course Mega Man, one of the finest run and gun shooter game that we are all had a lot, so much fun playing with. I mean, who could forget the up up down down left right to attain 30 lives in Contra? And of course, the fact that Electric Man's Thunder Beam weapon is far more effective to defeat Iceman rather than using Fireman Blaster. The problem in those old days or these video games is that the complexity of the enemy spawn procedure is a bit predictable. The obstacles are placed in the same place and the boss's attack has its own pattern that is extremely obvious. At the end, it will be easier for a player to just repeat the same scenario and finish the game right away. So, imagine this. The same run and gun, same power upgrades, same shooting mechanism, but enemies and obstacles are randomly generated and bosses' attacks are randomly initiated. Same run and gun, but more challenging, right? Well, imagine no more. So to give you an overview, Micropets is an arcade game with a combination of run and gun and tower defense mechanics. The goal of the player is to go to the organs and protect them from the virus and save as many human lives as possible and discover the sources or facts behind each viruses. Here are the game mechanics and controls. First, the controls. Due to the control simplicity of Flappy Bird, the team have decided to adapt the control. If the player wanted to jump or flap to the right, he or she will tap A. If the player wanted to jump or flap to the left, he or she will tap D. At the same time, every tap will also ignite the cannon or blaster embedded on the micropet's body to shoot the enemy. One button also will be assigned to activate the special attack of the player. Now, we go to the run and gun mechanics. So first, micropets will travel through the veins going to each organs to save them from waves of viruses. But along the way, tons of viruses awaits your arrival. The goal is to eliminate all the viruses within the veins, but if you fail and run out of hearts, game over. Next mechanics is the tower defense mechanics. So after your micropets travel through the veins and eliminating the enemies, player will reach each organs. From there, different waves of viruses will push through and will try to damage the organ. The goal is to protect the organ itself and make sure that viruses will not reach the organ. But once the organ incurred enough damage, the organ will die. Game over. And last but not the least, the boss mechanics. Well, a run and gun game will not be a run and gun game without the boss, right? So in order to save the human body, you have to defeat the source of the virus, aka the boss. Now, if the boss damaged you enough and took all of the hearts of your micropets, game over. So let's visit the story behind this game. As the human encounter different viruses that leads to a pandemic, a group of scientists discovered a special microorganisms wherein they can weaponize and inject directly into human veins to target the viruses and stop the source of it. So far, that's the only plot that we can provide to you all, but definitely there is a unique story behind this. Now let's go to the tools that we will going to use to build this game. Of course, we have Unity 3D. Unity will be our chosen game engine due to the experience that we have gained over the past years. We have been using Unity since 2012 and created several prototypes in it. Next, for our graphics, Photoshop is our main art creation for each sprites, which includes the UI, game characters, game enemies, game bosses, and of course, the game backgrounds. We will use the complexity of Photoshop. For our sounds, we are using Audacity to record the sound effects, and perhaps we can also use other instruments for the background music. And last but not the least, for our project management, we are using Hack and Plan. It's a bit different on the regular tools that the game developer use because most of us are using Trello, but we have chosen this as a project management tool because for us this provides a more detailed documentation on the tasks that are created. Each task can be grouped per sprint and tracking is way more easier. If you want us to create a specific video how we will use Hack and Plan for our project management, please put it into the comments below. The initial plan is to release the game for PC and hopefully in consoles, specifically on Nintendo Switch. With the button limitation, we would love to see the Nintendo Switch gyro feature from the Joy-Con. Like if the player wants to move right, the player lift the right Joy-Con, and of course vice versa. Although these are the targeted forms, we are still considering the mobile platform due to the fact that control limitations can be accommodated using mobile device, and of course the control is inspired of Flappy Birds, right? The overall content on the version 1 are as follows: 5 different micropets, and each micropets can be unlocked by collecting coins in game. Each micropets have its own unique special abilities. We are planning to have over 20 to 50 enemies, regular ones that you guys encountered both as wave and within the run and gun stage. Over 30 different bosses, including the final boss. These bosses has their own unique abilities and unique patterns. Attack patterns. 5 different blasters to be used. Blasters have unupgraded parts such as Gradius Parodius. In that game you can upgrade your blasters or your weapon as you get the sun, right? And of course, once the player got hurt or damaged, the upgrade will be reset to 0. That will be implemented to put more challenge in the game. And of course, for the towers to be defended, we are estimating to have 8 to 10 organs to be created. Please take note that these are the initial plans. We are expecting that there will be changes. We might add or take out some entities as we progress in our development. Ladies and gentlemen, as of the moment, we are proud to announce that we have published our demo game in itch.io. Please check out the link in the description. During this feedback time, we have released this I think before Christmas, and we received a couple of feedbacks. During this feedback time, I think we approximately got 3 to 5 feedbacks only. For our team, it's not enough. It's not enough to further improve our game. So right now, I am extending the demo game availability in itch.io. So in this case, hence, I am begging for your help in playing the demo game and provide your feedback. We badly need those to know the right path for our journey. I hope our first devlog is informative enough and make you guys more excited in playing the game. I hope you enjoy the video and how I presented it. Please do not forget to click the like button if you like the video. Send us your comments down below. I rest assured that all of the comments will be replied and read accordingly. And also, please share this video to others. Share the loving so that we can get their opinions also. They can check out the game. So this is the end of our development log number 1. May the Almighty bless you and your family every second of your life. See you in the next video.